Okay, we're kind of at the tail end of our lesson series here with Kevin, so we're going to talk practice for a few minutes and make sure that he's doing things right. We've covered a lot of things in terms of, how quickly he was hitting golf balls on the range. He can kind of turn into a machine gun a little bit, like anybody can when they're out here. And talked about on the golf course, kind of keeping his swing thoughts and his strategy thoughts kind of separate between that think box and the play box. So we've covered a lot of this, but here's a great recommendation I have for Kevin. You see I've set up some pockets of balls here and just kind of 3 balls in a little pile, and what I'm going to have Kevin do is only hit 3 balls to a given target. So right now we're hitting at that front right pin. Go ahead and pull a ball over, and he can go through his normal practice routine, take all the time he wants, but he's really only allowed to hit those 3 balls to that target. It's still good. So after he does that, then he can move on to the next pile if he feels like he's satisfied with the shots that he hit there. Either mark it and come back to it, or move on to something else. Make sure that you're varying the clubs you use on the range. Try to simulate kind of what's going on in the actual golf course. You hit a couple 8-irons, a couple drivers, a wedge, rather than just hitting 6-iron after 6-iron. And now I'm going to control the golf ball, so I'm going to keep him focused. Right now I'll give him 1 ball at a time. I'll make sure he's staying focused on the alignment that we talked about earlier in the lesson. We'll see as he makes one good swing here. That wasn't his best move. So see, he goes for the bucket there, but I have the golf ball. I'll give him 1 more. And what this is going to allow him to do is work more on my practice schedule. So he kind of got himself into this mess by raking the balls over. If I can control the golf ball, I can control the lesson a little bit better. And right now, he's working on his alignment. He's working on his tempo. What I'm going to do is have him do all of his pre-swing thoughts behind that alignment stick where he's standing now. And then when he steps over that line, he knows that it's time to focus on execution and execution only. So get your mind right back there, Kev. Get your mind right. And then once you step over that line, focus on hitting the shot. Not a bad move there. This ties into what we were working on earlier on the range, just kind of controlling your tempo, making sure that you're ready to hit the golf shot and you're not just out there either whacking balls or just stepping up to the first tee ready to hit it. About 10 feet from the hole.